So today with us we have Venus Kakos from Prime Real Estate in Western Sydney. Thanks for joining us today, Venus. How are you?
I'm very well. Thank you, Mary, for having me.
That's cool. So you've joined us today, hopefully to give us a side of your expertise in the real estate market. And as do lots of our customers, we have some questions to fire at you. So I was hoping you could start with how is the Parks and Western Sydney market going into 2026?
So we are seeing a strong momentum. There is always a buyer demand when it comes to the Western Sydney and the Parks areas. There is constant growth in communities. There is infrastructure happening. We all know about the airport. This is the biggest drive for buyers to come to the Western Sydney and the Parks areas.
Oh, awesome. When is that airport due to finish?
I believe the first runway is due to open around 2027.
Oh, okay. Yep. Awesome. Beautiful. And what parts of the market are the strongest at the moment?
I'd say, like I said, the Parks areas are very highly sought after by first home buyers. Mm-hmm. Buyers are looking for good family homes, a little bit of a space for their backyard. They do prefer something without the weekend bunning project. Mm-hmm. They like to just something ready to move in.
And you think that's what's driving them towards the Parks in Western Sydney,
yes.
That whole family vibe out that way?
Yes.
Yeah,
and
awesome.
They are looking for that extra space when other parts of Sydney don't really offer it much.
Yeah.
And if it does, the price is pretty much sometimes doubled, if not tripled.
Yeah, no, definitely. I live out in Western Sydney, which is nice. So I like the idea.
You just told me.
I like the area and I like that you do have that family vibe. You've got the backyard. It's quite nice. What do you think is driving sellers at the moment in the area? Are you seeing much sales or is it?
Yeah, I mean, there is always sales. There is always demand when it comes to sell. But I think the biggest drive for sellers at the moment is it's either the downsizing where the kids have grown up, moved out, got married.
Yeah.
The other aspect is someone that's already living in a small space and the kids have grown up and they are looking for, upsizing, more bedrooms for the kids. And unfortunately, we see these other circumstances, deaths, separations and,
Yeah, all the usual stuff that drives sales, I guess.
Yeah, I guess.
I know that there's not many apartments, I'd say, out west, but do you see much difference in, if a customer comes to you and says, I'm looking to buy, are you pushing them more towards apartments, houses? Why would you offer one versus the other?
So apartments are always a good entry point to the market. Mm-hmm. It all depends on your budget and what you're willing to pay. Mm-hmm. The growth in the apartments is not as strong as it is in buying a property. Mm-hmm. Really go for houses more, but like I said, it's all about the entry point and how much you can afford to buy. If someone can afford a house, I'd definitely say go for a house. You build a lot more equity.
Yeah, I guess that's the side we're seeing as well, especially with the first home buyers scheme. People are coming in and wanting to get into the market, but their borrowing power might be limited, and that's where, an apartment or a unit might be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome. And when did you transition into Prime and how is that going for you?
So it was a natural transition. Yeah. It was very smooth. Happened in July, I think 4th of July to be exact.
Oh, awesome. So it's not that
recent.
Yeah,
it's very recent. Yeah. But I've known Stephen and the Prime team for quite some time.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've always liked the leadership there. We align when it comes to goals and growth and and I'm sort of building my own unit within the business as well. So the partnership has been great.
Awesome. And you have heaps of experience in the real estate industry, yes. So I'm sure you could bring all of that in.
Correct.
Were you still looking after the western part of Sydney in your previous real estate positions, or were you looking after other
I was
parts?
more around Mount Druitt, Reddy Hill, St. Clair area.
Yeah. Are you seeing much difference in the area?
I'm originally from the community where I'm working now at the moment.
Oh, awesome.
I'm seeing a lot of people, because I speak 3 languages fluently, and this helps the people of my community.
What languages do you speak?
So I speak fluently Arabic, Assyrian, and English.
Oh, awesome.
And I speak a little bit of French as well.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
I speak English and Assyrian only. No, I speak Arabic as well fluently.
Oh, awesome.
I actually grew up in Lebanon.
Oh, nice. That's awesome. That would be really good for the area, to have all of those languages.
Yeah, you get buyers call you like, because they assume from the last name or the first name that you're of a Middle Eastern background, be like, Arabic.
Yeah.
Or like they start speaking to me in Assyrian straight away. And I have people like, even with renting, sometimes like, oh, we're looking at renting. Can you help us? You know, we can't really speak English much.
Yeah.
You know, it's just about servicing the community.
Yeah, no,
this is one of my biggest drive to join Prime. I think just being part of my community again.
Awesome. And has it been much of a difference from, you know, Mount Druitt, Rooty Hill to this part of Sydney? Are you finding that it's a completely different market?
Not really. I mean, it's all about serviceability. I mean, it's about the agent.
Yeah.
And I still have the same style. I'm very honest when it comes to, you know, talking to my vendors, giving them the right advice.
Yeah.
Even with the buyers, I'm very transparent. I don't like to, you know, go around things and
Yeah, no, that's awesome. Cool.
Yeah.
And what are some of your biggest lessons being in the real estate market and the industry?
Not to take things personal.
Yeah.
I mean, buying a home is very frustrating. And I've seen that first home buyers usually get emotional to the buy, and then, like, you know, sometimes when they insult the property, you feel like they're insulting you and your pricing. And I'd say just like be professional, and like, this is not towards you, especially at auctions. I like when things get heated up and there's always one successful buyer out of all of these bidders.
Yeah.
So I feel like the buyers try to take it out on you for not buying the house, or like this would be one of the biggest lessons. Sorry.
Yeah.
Another one would be just show up, like, be persistent. Consistency is a key to be successful in the industry. Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
You just have to show up for your clients all the time.
Awesome. And lucky last question for you today. No pressure on this one.
Yeah.
Advice to other female entrepreneurs and investors thinking about getting into the market.
All right. Don't wait for tomorrow.
Yeah.
This is the biggest advice. I'd say there is no better time than today. Believe in yourself.
Yeah.
If you believe in yourself, be your biggest supporter, and surround yourself with people that are going to cheer you on. They're going to clap for you when you win. And pretty much that's it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thanks so much for joining us today. It sounds like our listeners are going to have some good lessons out of this conversation getting into the property market. Thank you.
Thank you, Mary. And thank you for having me again. I appreciate it. Thanks.